So Brazil held its general election back in October, and there were a lot of concerns about whether the election was on the level. Were all the votes counted, for example? Was this a fair election? But Brazil's top courts banned any investigation or discussion of the topic. And now, not surprisingly, Brazil is descending into chaos. Police are shooting at people.
Estão atirando na gente! Estão atirando na gente! Estão atirando na gente!
Matthew Tyrmand is an investigative journalist who's one of the few in American media to cover Brazil. He joins us tonight with an update on what's happening there. Matt, thanks for coming. What is happening in Brazil right now and why?
Well, we are in day 44 of continuous protests with millions of Brazilians taking to the street to exercise their constitutional right, free assembly, free protest, as well as their God-given right that is absolutely enshrined in Brazilians' order and progress, its rule of law. But at the same time, the Supreme Court, yesterday, they certified Lula's election. That is akin to our January 6th, where we certify the presidential election. And upon certification, with the protest continuing, the Supreme Court Justice, Chief Justice Alexandre de Moraes, who is head of the Supreme Court and the subsidiary court, the Supreme Electoral Court, issued an arrest warrant for one of the protest leaders, who happens to be an indigenous leader from the Amazon, the Javante tribe, and upon his arrest, protests continued, and then it actually erupted into violence. And in 44 days, there has been no violence, no arson, no vandalism. And you know how you know? Because you would have been reading all about it everywhere in the Brazilian mainstream press and even the global press. It has been peaceful and prayerful, and the people just want to be heard. They want to see a military audit done, and the Supreme Court has blocked that. So they continue to protest.
The parallels are amazing. And so, by the way, is the information control by the social media companies. Matthew Tyrmand, thank you so much for that update tonight.